peeps, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, I'll be showing you my entire collection of Colourpop. And today's series, I will be showing you guys my Super Shock shadows. Now, if you guys don't know what Colourpop is a US online brand only. So international fans, you guys have to still buy them online. Now, I own 55 Super Shock shadows. I know what you guys are thinking. Amanda, how do you afford all this? Amanda, you look crazy. Why do you own so many of them? Colourpop has this very fantastic thing called promotion. Now, they come up with different promotions time to time. I mean, you get
buy two free one, you buy this, you get that one free, you buy it in a bundle, you get it in a discounted rate.
I mean, there's so many promotions going on, and the thing is, the reason why I own so many of them is because of the beautiful colors. Can you not see the beauty in this? Like, come on! Before we move on to the swatch party, let's go on with the pros and cons. I'll be showing you what's good and what's bad about these Super Shock shadows. Number one of the pros. These are long wearing and long lasting, girl. Like if you slap them on your face the entire day, it's gonna be there. I'm having them on right now. I have 4 of the shades in the Super Shock shadows formula, and it has been on since morning until now. Now it's about 12 in the morning the next day. This is how I put it on, and this is where I left it. I've never touched it up, and there you go, it's still there. Hello, fabulous as ever. I'm so creepy, I'm so sorry. Number 2, these Super Shock shadows are so affordable at $5 USD, and it has about 2.1 grams per pod. So yeah, you get quite a lot of product in there, and in good quality, may I add. Which brings me to the third point. These shadows are super. When I say super, it means super. It's super pigmented. This is one of the pigments that I already have. Let me just swatch very lightly for you. I'm just going to show you how lightly I swatched it. That was all I did. Look at that! You have the color over there on my fingertips. Let me just look at that, girl. I've already actually rubbed off the first one, and it's still there. I mean, like, it stays on for quite some time on your hand, and it does not go anywhere until like you just scrub your hand off, and it's still there. Just to try to prove my point. This is actually really good shadows. So yeah, and that's one of the pros. Number 4, these shadows have a wide range of colors, and not just the 55. I've owned 55 shades are not just it. This is not even half of what Colourpop has to offer. These Super Shock shadows alone, they have
Satin, they have matte, they have ultra metallic, they have metallic, they have glitter, they have ultra glitter, they have duochrome,
all that kind of like formula. It's just all there. Like, you can just choose like what you want. Number 5. These shadows have a very unique texture, as I mentioned before. I mean, this is basically Hannah Montana. You get 2 sides of finishes. It's like the best of both worlds. You get the best of both worlds. Jokes aside, what I'm trying to say is that you can have it as a cream and the powder formula in one. The texture of this, you cannot get this texture anywhere else. I mean, with these color range, this big of a color range, and also different finishes, you can, girl. You just can't. Moving on to the cons. Now, one of the bad things about these Super Shock shadows is that it dries down really fast. Now, what I'm trying to say is that each time you open it up and then you close back in, you screw out, okay, it's gonna dry like a desert. Girl, when I say desert, it's a desert. Like, I'm gonna show you my first batch that I bought from Colourpop. Let me just like show you like how dry this is already. I'm not sure if you can see, there are already cracks on this shadow, and it's about to yeah, dry out pretty fast because I like using this shade in particular. So I keep on closing and opening it, screwing it in and screwing it out, screwing it in and screwing it out. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that, let's say if you just keep, you make sure you want to tighten the thing up, okay? Number 2 of the cons. Because of the way these are formulated, as in the texture of this, it has to be damp and moist at all times. It cannot be dried because if you leave it in the open, it dries out. So that's why they come in singular pots and not in a pan or like a palette. But however, it's a little bit inconvenient. Like you see, I have like 3 to 4 shades on my eyes right now, and imagine if you want to travel with these, you have to bring all the pots of the colors that you want to apply and you want to bring. Number 3. Now these Super Shock shadows have, yes, they have a lot of colors. The range is amazingly crazily amazing. Yeah, but because they have so many shades like this, these some of these colors tend to be discontinued because depending on the favorites, on how popular the shades are on the website, if it's not well to do, they will bring these shades down. Number 4. These Super Shock shadows are super fragile, especially when you drop, even though they are in a the cream formula. Like, let's say if you go through international shipping, like, you tend to have a few bumps here and there, and when some of these arrived to me, they were already smashed or like broken. Yes, these shadows still can get broken because they are not full-on cream shadows. So I'll show you like an example. This is one of the shades that's already been broken, like in the pot itself, but at the same time I already pressed it in back to its place. So even though it's broken, it's still pretty usable. Like if you can see, the shade is still as pigmented. But I can show you one of it like that didn't do so well, like some of this, especially like glitter formulas. This is one of the formulas that dropped. As you can see, it's quite gritty and quite flaky right now because it's dropped. So yeah, just bear that in mind if you order these shadows. Number 4 or number 5, I can't remember. It's 12 in the morning, excuse me. It's because of the texture and the formula, it's really hard to use brushes. So if you want to use brushes to apply to your face, make sure it is synthetic brushes only. No other brushes. I don't want to see no squirrel fur. I don't want to see no cow fur. I don't want to see no like peacock fur. Jokes aside, these shadows are best applied with your fingers. Like as you can see my swatches just now, if you apply them directly to the eye from your fingers, they are super pigmented. Like, but if you want to try with brushes, not so much. So synthetic brushes is what does the best because of the texture itself. If you want more pigment, use your fingers, and if you want more precision, use synthetic brushes only, not anything else. These are the pros and cons that I can think of the back of my mind. There are so many others, but let's move on to the swatch party because I bet that's what you're here for. So hey, let's start. Alright guys, let's start with swatching. The first one is Glow. Glow is a matte, soft, creamy ivory, and it's a perfect base color for those light skin tone people. I Heart This is an ultra glitter silvery taupe. And then we have Truth. Truth is a satin neutral beige with a light pink undertones underneath. And we have Lala. Lala is one of my favorites, and it's an ultra glitter copper, and it's perfect. It's a perfect color, neutral color. And then we have Amaze. Amaze is an ultra glitter peachy bronze. And then we have Millionaire. Millionaire is an ultra glitter as well, but this is a darker bronze with a bit of pink undertone to it. Now guys, remember when I told you guys that this would not come off? Yes, look at that. You know, I feel like I'm doing like some clean wash commercial, because look at that, it would not come off unless you start using, of course, makeup remover. Here I'm using Sephora's oil-based makeup remover. Alright, on to the next row. We have a few of these warm shades. The first one will be Drift. Drift is a satin cranberry, very nice. We also have Muse. Muse is an ultra metallic rose, also quite nice. We have Arrow. Arrow is an ultra glitter vibrant pink color. It's like a dual chrome with a flip of copper glitters in it. Then we have Kathleen Lights. Yes, Kathleen Lights is Kathleen Lights' own original collaboration with Colourpop. She did this herself. It's a satin formula of a golden copper. Then you have As You Wave. As You Wave is an ultra metallic duochrome. It has like some orangey red to it, and it's very, very beautiful. It caught my eye straight. Then we have a White Rabbit. It's also another like orangey copper-ish. It's almost like As You Wave, but As You Wave has more of a duochrome. Yeah, I'm comparing here like the two shades of similar shades, but as you can see, they're slightly different. They have their different unique texture and finishes to it. Alright, on to the reds. Now the first one is Dynasty. Dynasty is a matte mahogany red. Now surprisingly, the swatches on this on a brush works better than the finger swatch. However, you do need to put a bit of Fix Plus on it, like wet the brush a bit before you go into the color, and you can get that rich red pigment. Then we have Off the Grid. Off the Grid is an ultra glitter deep maroon with purple pink flecks. And then the next one we have Paradox. Paradox is a matte burgundy red. This is my absolute favorite crease shade. And then after that we have Baby Talk. Baby Talk is a pressed pigment. It's a very bright fuchsia. And then we have Party of 5. Party of 5 is a limited edition, so you can't get this anymore, but it is an ultra glitter muted maroon with blue glitters and like silver glitters to it. The last one we have DGAF. It's an ultra glitter reddish brown with gold glitter with a little bit of green sheen to it. Moving on to the neutrals, we have Cornelius. It's a matte light neutral brown. Cornelius is also done by Kathleen Lights. It's a very nice transition shade. Then we have Elixir. Elixir is a matte terracotta. Fade In, a matte rusty orangey brown. Melrose, a matte rusty brown. Seeker, a matte burned reddish brown. And then the last one we have Mittens. Mittens is a matte cocoa brownie. Oh my gosh, I can just eat it right now. Now, I understand you guys would think Fade In and Melrose is the same color due to the camera lighting, but as you can see, comparing side to side, they are not the same. Alright, so Fade In is a more of like a neutral orangey brown, whereas Melrose is a more reddish tone to it, which is more burnt and more rusty. So that's the difference. Alright, on to the yellows. The first one we have Telepathy. Telepathy is an ultra metallic chartreuse. Chartreuse is a mixture between yellow and green. It is very beautiful on the eyes. Then we have Moonwalk. Moonwalk is a pearlized duochrome of like a goldish green under a rusty orange brown base. Then we have Come Clean, an ultra metallic bright yellow gold. Compared to Telepathy, this is more true yellow gold. Get Lucky is an ultra glitter metal gold. Blaze is an ultra glitter cocoa bronze. I can't tell what color glitter is underneath, but it looks amazing. Then we have Jinxie, a satin trophy gold, pearlized trophy gold. Compared to Get Lucky is lighter tone. Now, moving on to the greens, we have Hit Rush Matte. It's a grey color with a hint of camo green to it. Then we have High Rise. High Rise is another grey, but this time it's a dark musky grey. Then we have Banana Daiquiri. It's a ultra metallic light teal with a gold glitter in it. We have Sugar, ultra glitter with an icy greyish blue under a champagne glitter to it. Then we have Ibiza or Ibiza. It's a pearlized turquoise with a yellow undertone to it. Then we have last one, Coconut, a satin darkened teal blue undertone. Oh my gosh, that is the best blue I ever have. It's so amazing. It's a very beautiful shade. Okay, on to the purples. Purples is absolutely one of my favorite colors. So the first one we have is Fantasy. Fantasy is a pressed pigment. It has this electric neon red violet with like some multi-dimensional purple glitter to it. Now I have to warn you guys that this is a pressed pigment, so it's not intended for the under eye area or near close to the eye, because it hasn't proven to be very eye safe. as in like directly near your eyes. Then we have Wild Thoughts. Wild Thoughts is an ultra metallic fuchsia. It's close to Fantasy, but this is an ultra metallic formula, so it is safe. Then we have Bow Down. Bow Down is an ultra glitter duck prune or a grape with silver glitter. Then we have So Quiche. So Quiche is an ultra glitter olive green with purple glitter in it. Cricket is an ultra glitter as well. It has an icy brownish purple with multi-dimensional glitter as well. Then last one is Bay. Bay is an ultra glitter dark eggplant purple with some blue glitter in it. Moving on to the next row, we have Dare. Dare is a metallic neon purple with some blue and violet glitter to it. Then we have Tang. Tang is a matte plum beige. It's close to a mauve, not a mauve, but still close. Bill over here is a dusty mauve shade. And then we have Eye Candy. Eye Candy is an ultra glitter lavender with silver glitter flecks. Then we have Cuddle Buddy. Cuddle Buddy is a metallic, soft baby pink with pearly sheen. And then the last one is Tassel. Tassel is an ultra glitter white pearl glitter all together. Now we are on to the last row. The first one is Flipper. Flipper is an ultra glitter, soft tangerine with silver glitter. Yeah, a lot of glitter. And then we have Tea Party. Tea Party is also another ultra glitter. It's a peachy pink with silver glitter to it. By My Side is a pearlized duochrome coral with some pink shimmer to it. And then we have Cheeky. Cheeky is a satin muted coral pink. Animal is a pressed pigment. Again, this is not intended for the near eye area. It's a neon coral with flash of gold glitter to it. Crossing Lines is a matte, warm, dusty peach terracotta. And the last one is I Spy. I Spy is a matte formula, mid-tone orange muted, like orange. Yes. However, I Spy is discontinued, so yeah, you can't get that shade anymore. Here I'm comparing I Spy to Crossing Lines. So if now, since you can't get I Spy, you can get Crossing Lines. But here, as you can see, it is a bit dried up already. And look at that, I can spin it like a DJ. Woo. Okay, I can't be a DJ. I'm a horrible DJ. But yeah. Anyways, even though it's dry, as you can see me digging in, you can see that beautiful shade there. So that was the end of my swatch party. I hope you like my swatches. I know I'm not the best swatcher in the world. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me, please subscribe to my channel. It's the beautiful red button below. Yeah, do you see that? Subscribe. All you gotta do is just click that button. And it will just make our world so beautiful, and you and I can be best friends. Okay, I'm done being creepy. It's already 1 in the morning, and ciao, bye!